So the premise of this channel is super simple. I share with you my experiences of shrimp keeping, and I help answer your questions and solve your shrimp keeping problems. And hopefully, by sharing my experiences, I help you become better shrimp keepers. I mean, after all, I literally wrote the book on keeping and breeding Neocaridina shrimp. But on this occasion, it's me who needs your help. It's me that has a problem and I don't have the answer. I'm hoping between us, we can crowdsource the answer to my problem and I can become a better shrimp keeper. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Richard and I'm an author, shrimp breeder and owner of the shrimpkeeper.co.uk website. So what problem do I have? Well, I returned home from work on Friday evening. I came into my shrimp room and all the lights are off because they don't come on till really quite late. And I looked across at my yellow Neocaridina shrimp. And for some reason, all of the rabbit snails were up near the top. It's quite unusual. So I got my phone, I turned on the lights, and all of the plants have literally died overnight. They're literally just mush. They've gone on Thursday from being perfectly good, healthy plants to Friday evening being completely dead. And I have no idea why. Now, before you rush to the comments with the answers and saying crypts melt, you're 100% right. Crypt plants do melt. But typically they melt when there's a big environmental change. If you go to the store and buy some crypts and the store owner or employee takes those out the tank, bags them up, you take them home, put them in your water, which is invariably different from the store's water, the crypts don't like it. They essentially go into panic mode, the foliage all melts away, and on the whole, they grow back given enough time. But these crypts weren't new. This tank was set up almost a year ago. It's essentially been a closed system. I haven't done anything to it, I haven't added anything to it, I haven't taken anything away. It runs on a sealed hang-on canister filter. It has a lid on top. Nothing has changed. Now, crypts will also melt if you do a huge water change. If for some reason I carried out a 90 or 95% water change, and I filled my tank straight back up with cold water from the tap, there's a good chance those crypts will melt because their environment has essentially drastically changed and they don't like it. But I haven't done a large water change. I haven't even done a small water change. In terms of the environment, nothing has changed. Now, crypts can also melt if you use a really powerful algicide or maybe a medication that isn't really conducive with growing aquatic plants. But again, I haven't used an algicide. I've literally done nothing to this tank. Now, when I posted on my channel that all the crypts had died, one or two people did comment and say, well, maybe it was environmental reasons. In the UK, the weather can swing drastically. We can literally be sweltering one day. We wake up the next day and we need to put a jumper on. That's just the UK for you. But this is more or less a sealed space. I've got 10 inches of insulation on every wall and in the ceiling. The room itself is temperature controlled. And the other tanks are absolutely fine. The black rose, the orange, the blues, they've all got, even the cherries down here, they've all got the same crypts in. So I don't think whatever caused the problem was related to my room. The oddest thing is, it's all of the crypts in that plant. If one or two had died, then maybe something's happened, stems got damaged or somehow it's got broken. I don't know, something weird's gone on. But for maybe 30 or 40 crypt plants to have all died almost spontaneously is just bizarre. I literally have no idea what's happened. I'm hoping you guys can bring your experiences between you and say, Rich, I reckon this has happened. I reckon it could be that. Yes, crypts melt, but I've never come across them just spontaneously melting. An entire tank of them, just mush, just nothing. Now I am gonna leave them be. I'm hoping that like when crypts melt when you bring them home from the store, I'm hoping the rootstock will be absolutely fine. I'm 99% certain that given sufficient time, they will just regrow and the tank will be fine. Now it did cross my mind that perhaps these plants died due to a sudden ammonia spike, or maybe the fact that they had all died and the foliage was now essentially rotting in the water would cause an ammonia spike. But I got my API test kit out, I tested for ammonia, literally nothing. I tested for nitrite, I tested the nitrates, nothing. On the face of it, apart from the fact I've got dozens of dead plants, you wouldn't know anything was wrong with this tank. The shrimp haven't even stopped eating. I haven't noticed any dead shrimp. If a contaminant or chemical had somehow got in the tank and killed all my crypts, you'd have thought the shrimp would have died too. You'd have thought the rabbit snails would have turned their little toes up and died as well. But I'm at a total loss. I've got no idea what's gone wrong. And I would love your suggestions and feedback in the comments as to what you think might have gone wrong. Now, I'm always very honest on this channel. I don't just show you my successes. I do try and show you my failures as well. Nobody wants to watch a channel where they think the shrimp keeper is perfect and never has shrimp die, never have plants, and never have things go wrong. My sole aim is to bring you my experiences, both good and bad, to help you become a better shrimp keeper. So if you do want to be a better shrimp keeper, then why not subscribe to the channel? Now, it's not all doom and gloom in the shrimp room this week. The Bloody Mary's just behind the camera here. I've got my first batch of babies in there. I've seen them on the glass. Chuffed to bits, absolutely chuffed to bits. Up here in the green jade tank, I've noticed one of the females is buried. I love to get some green jade babies. I've wanted these for so long, and now they're in my collection. I really want them to breed. Likewise, the blue velvets down the bottom, I'm absolutely swamped with babies. As I've said in other videos, I'm fairly sure the success of that tank is due to the powdered food, which I'm hoping to release in the next couple of weeks. Well, I finished my testing now. I've no doubt it's an amazing food, and as soon as I can get it out to you guys, I will. So essentially, on the whole, life in the shrimp room is good. I just don't know why this tank has plummeted. The shrimp are well, the snails are well, the plants, not so much. I look forward to reading your comments, and in the meantime, why don't you watch this video that YouTube thinks you might enjoy? Thanks for watching.